Yo, what is everybody? It's what's up, Flobo? That show we hang around, we talk about what's going on in your boy's life, just doing his thing. I'm out here chilling. I'm in the basement. I haven't been in the basement in like 6 years or so. Back home in New York, chilling with the fam, doing all that fam like stuff. This is actually my brother's apartment slash like living space, so he's kind of made the whole thing doing it. Yeah, out here, man. Flew in last night. Just getting used to things. The more things change, the more things stay the same. First of all, I apologize if there's a little bit of that lag action. I'm on that 4 gigabytes of RAM life. I'm trying to see if I can get that upgrade, but here I am on the road. Just being able to set up and recenter, especially after this past week, has been pretty rough as far as like getting things in order, like the next step for Flobito, which is a common theme on this show. I talk about what's next for me and all that, but the goals, the gigs I had this week weren't the greatest, and I was in my own feelings, so the good change of scenery might be good for everyone. But other than that, it was pretty trippy to be on a plane for the first time in 2 years. Before I get into what I mean by that, just want to say thank you so much for checking out the show and all the episodes in that What's Up Flobo canon. What's Up Flobo is one of the Wednesday shows, or one of the shows on Wednesdays at youtube.com/FloboBoys. That's youtube.com/FloboBoys. Make sure you check that out and support the homie on that front. And of course, you can also support the homie by buying a t-shirt at flobito.threadless.com. You know what I'm saying? So if you can, if you want that new swag, you want that new drip, make sure you hit up flobito.threadless.com. So yeah, first time on a plane in about a year and a half. I think so, a little bit more than a year and a half. It was kind of interesting because the last time I was on a plane was a weekend. Everything shut down. I was in Florida the Wednesday before. The Thursday is when the NBA walked off the court and sports stopped, and I flew back the Sunday, which is before cancellations, because I know there's some people that were stuck places. So this is kind of interesting. Things I learned, a lot of things here are the same. You know, it's the same kind of impersonal experience at the airport. No one's there to hold your hands. No one's there to really make sure you have a great time. A lot more masks, and at least in Los Angeles, there are people that most people tend to comply. I didn't see anyone doing it for freedom, not wearing their mask for freedom. Some kind of weirdness things too, because I've been socially distancing for so long. To be online for a plane was kind of weird. I was hanging out like behind the last pillar wall. Like, is the line down? Can I go? And my group has already been called. I'm like, can I go on the plane now? And of course, when you're on the plane, you worry about like filtration systems and all that. But I mean, people have been flying back and forth like normal, so I think I'd be fine. My row had 3 people in it for the first hour, so I was a little like, ooh, but the second hour on, they moved me into the back row that had just another person in it, so it was like 2 and 2, so it was kind of cool. So it kind of worked out that way. Just getting used to the whole normal thing. I understand that there's going to be some like things that we'll get used to, or some things we'll change back to, and there's going to be other things where we're like, okay, this is what it is. Like, I'm going to have hand sanitizer with me pretty much at all times. Like, I usually keep behind the car, now I keep one in my bag. Or if I can find a way to be distant, I will. I think that's going to be permanent, which it's just interesting to find out and discover that about myself. But the flight itself was cool. I was stressed out all weekend, like I mentioned, and then Monday night I had slept a couple hours because I get up early on Tuesday. So that first hour, I said, let me rest my eyes. And when I blinked, the plane was already past Phoenix. I was like, oh wow, I guess I really was tired. But being able just to rest and recharge in a new area, new space is cool. What am I doing this week? I don't know. A lot of this was just kind of seeing the family. A lot of this was trying to figure out what this is on the road. If I ever get to go back on the road, if I ever get back to do comedy or other entertainment, what can I do it? And there's some things I know I like, some things I want to work on as far as the technical tools I have for the trade. So that was kind of fun. And being able to see some friends, hang out with some high school friends, maybe I do some tourist stuff, might do a tourist day, see what that looks like. My brother's birthday is this upcoming Sunday. I'm not sure what I have planned for that, dude. I should probably do something fun. Or probably do nothing at all. Who knows, baby? I got 6 days here in the greatest city in the world, Brooklyn, USA, which is kind of cool because on one side it's like a huge city that people love and they save up money for, and they make their whole entire lives banked on the fact they can make it to New York. But for me, it's home. It's like the farm. It's Smallville. It's the biggest Smallville in the world, and it's kind of cool. I get to have that relationship with it. So that's what I'm doing this week on What's Up, Flobo. Let me know what you're doing this week in the comments below. You can like DM me or anything like that. As far as other content pieces, nothing's planned, but if something tickles my fancy, I could tell you do something else with the walking blog. And if you don't know about the walking blog, it's one of the semi-reoccurring features on the Patreon. Patreon.com/FloboBoys, called the Boisterous Crew. We get to unlock bonus content, extended interviews, and more. Learn more at patreon.com/FloboBoys. As for me, I just ate. I might do a little bit of the bicep curls and the weights down here. My brother gets swole when he wants to. I might do that for a bit. Start my time out here. Catch you later. I would say call your mother, but I didn't do that because my mom's right here. She's upstairs. She's chilling out. You know what I'm saying? You just say, hey, Ma, what's going on? That was cool. I didn't have to dial any numbers. I can just say, hey, Ma, you want some food? It's great. So, see you next week.